Hello everyone, and welcome back to Skyblock, episode 21. As always, I'm SandToise, so let's just jump right into the video. So, like I said last time, we are preparing to fight the Ender Dragon. As you can see, I've already set up my inventory entirely. The last thing I need to get is actually one more water bucket, because I like to be able to set up an infinite water source right at the beginning, just in case. Having extra water to deal with Enderman is really nice. And just in case we lose a water bucket, always good to have an extra. So in my inventory, I've got iron blocks and carved pumpkins to create a couple iron golems for dealing with extra Endermen. Got a lot of blocks to tower and potentially make a couple shelters. And then I got a new sword with sharpness 4, my bow. I could probably get a better enchantment on that, but as you can see, I don't have much experience. And then all the potions. I kept some extras in the chest just in case. But everything else is good to go, so guess we're just going to go head over to the Nether and get ready for this fight. So I'm pretty excited. We've come a long way. We've made a lot of progress in this world. It's very exciting seeing how much we've gotten in that island over there. So we're almost there, which is great. I do think we may have a little bit of an issue because I don't think I spawn-proofed the Nether Fortress last time I came through this portal. Okay, no, it looks like we're okay. And then up here, I think, is where the end portal is. All right, so there it is. There is our end portal. Let's get a good view of ourselves ready to jump into it. All right. So here we go. This is it. This is the big fight. So let's do this. All right, so where are we? So we spawned outside the island, so we need to quickly get up and get to a little bit more secure location. We can start by just getting one of the iron golems built. These guys will start doing, hopefully, did I mess it up? Did they not need to be jack-o'-lanterns? There we go. Okay, they did. I just messed it up. Okay, that's a big gap, so we don't want to get stuck there. The nice thing about the iron golems is they can generate ender pearls for us passively, which is very useful, so we don't have to worry about getting any on our own accord. We can just kind of set up a few iron golems with all of our iron, and then we can focus on the dragon in just a second. Let's start trying to take out some of these towers. There's one. All right, we got 2, 3, and can we go for 4? Whoopsie. I keep missing. Unfortunate. All right. I really just cannot hit this shot. There we go. Okay. So I finally got that one. Ooh, we gotta dodge that. All right, that was close. So the ones in the iron bars are definitely going to be more of a challenge, but hopefully we'll be fine. I just cannot aim today. My goodness. I think I got that one actually. Okay. Then we've got one more one up there, it looks like. There we go. Okay, cool. So it's just this one and this one left. All right. So now all we have to do is just get up to the top of these towers and deal with what we need to deal with. And as we go up, this is when I'm going to drink the potion of slow falling. Yeah, there we go. All right. So glad I brought that along, right? It's really easy just to get knocked off by the dragon. It's very dangerous, but having a potion of slow falling really helps a lot. All right, there we go. There is one tower. Ooh, all right. We got to be really careful with that one. But we can luckily just glide on down nice and safely. We missed that one up there. There we go. All right, so we got that last one. I think, is that the last tower we need? Or is it that? I don't know. But I think we only need one more tower. Oh man, okay, so it's in the middle. Please tell me it's not just like floating in the middle. Okay, so it's basically floating in the middle of the void. All right, let's be real careful as we climb up this one. Oh, See, that's why we bring slow falling potions. Because let me tell you, it is so easy to just get absolutely destroyed by the dragon when you are climbing up. I mean, you can technically hit it through the like corners, but it's not super easy. And it's just a lot more reliable, in my opinion, to try and use blocks. So hopefully we can get... Oh, I should have brought beds. That would have made some of it even easier, but I forgot. Oh well. Let's just... Hopefully that we can get up this tower and finally start dealing some damage to the actual dragon. We took some damage there, but you know, it's okay because we got our potion. We can get out of there nice and safely. All right, so it looks like it's... Ooh, all right, there we go. So let's start dealing some damage. Just got to be careful not to get caught in that breath attack there. There we go. Some nice hits. Ooh, all right. So that is why we bring the potion. Let's land up here and quickly... It looks like we didn't actually miss one of the towers, just that one over there. I always just miss these tall ones because I just forget that they exist. There we go. Okay, so I think that is all of the towers now. And we can use this vantage point. How much time do we have left on our potion? A minute. Okay, so that's good. Let's start trying to maybe hit some shots with the bow. Okay, looks like the dragon is going down to the middle. So let's glide on in and get some hits in there. There we go. Oop, watch out. Let's drink our last potion just so we can not risk too much more fall damage. Then we just got to try and land a few more of these shots. I have not hit like a single shot from the bow on the actual dragon, but that's okay. Part of the fun is being terrible at the game. Let's make a quick Enderman shelter actually, just so we can retreat here because we're getting a little close to some of these Endermen, and we just want to be a little bit careful. Okay, so the dragon's back down now, which is good. There we go. We're really close now because we can just do a lot of damage real quick with our sword. So we're almost there to defeating the dragon. Ooh, watch out for that. Let's bottle that up so we can get a second dragon's breath. There we go. Which is awesome. Come on. There we go. We got an actual hit with the bow. That's good. Oh, another one. Couldn't get any earlier, and now I'm doing just fine. Hopefully we'll be able to finish the dragon off when it lands this time. We should be fine. Looks like it's almost gonna be fine for us to get a few hits in. Come on. We're almost there. There we go. That's what I like to see. Oh, and there's that lava bucket we get for actually defeating the Ender Dragon for Skyblock. Look at that. Alright, so we got all that XP. We defeated the Ender Dragon, and we can collect the Dragon Egg. And we got an extra lava bucket as a reward to boot, which is awesome. So let's... I don't know how I'm going to get the Dragon Egg. I realized I don't have any torches, but I think I can just take these. Then that's going to go right over there. And let's just come under here and mine down just to collect it, and we'll be good. Awesome. There we go. So look at that. We've got the dragon egg, we've defeated the Ender Dragon, and we have an extra lava bucket. And now we can return back to our Skyblock Island and, you know, celebrate our victory. So there we go. We have officially defeated the Ender Dragon. We're seeing the credits, you know, so it's pretty good. Now, there's still more to come for this world, though. Don't worry, I'm not going to just end it here. We got the Wither and all sorts of cool stuff, but I'm just going to skip through those. I've seen them before. Let's just come on back to the overworld. Oh, so looks like our cobblestone and our torches that fell through the portal ended up there as well. But yeah, we did it. We officially have beaten the Ender Dragon. Let's just start by putting some of the stuff we got back in our chest. We have a ton of levels now, so we can get some really good gear. And one of the things I'm really excited about is to start exploring the end cities and see what sort of stuff we can get from there. We didn't need to end up using our golden apples or our healing potions. We should have used the strength ones. I just forgot that I had brought them. So that was on me. But I'm definitely really excited to start exploring end cities. And so we can probably go check out like our end city spawn in this episode because we do have a little bit of time. So let me get another water bucket just for another infinite water source for when we go do that. And we can, take kind of mostly the same stuff that we have with us already. This is a good sword. We got a good axe. Maybe an axe would be helpful as well, but I think we'll probably be fine. We got a good amount of food to start with. We got a lot of blocks. We should grab some wood so we can make a crafting table just in case we decide to do any exploring, but I don't think I'm going to do a ton this first time around, just because I'd rather save that for another episode where we can do it more, specifically. But I want to get the dragon egg placed somewhere, kind of like a memorial. I think somewhere in the middle right here might be fun. So let's, for now, just put it in one of these chests, just so we don't lose it. We'll come back to it in the future. Okay, so let's quickly get a little bit more food because we're going to be exploring the end area, and we might go out a little bit. I don't know if I'm going to go too far, but let me just sleep the night real quick and then get the more golden carrots. All right, we got a little bit more food, and I realized that before going to the end, I should probably try and use some of these levels before I waste them all. Just because we've got a lot, and it would be kind of silly if I just died and lost pretty much everything I had. So let's go, I think this villager had some good books. So let's put like better level of unbreaking, get, some better enchantments like that. We've got really good enchantments on these, but we can also put stuff like mending on our sword. We should even maybe try for sharpness 5. I don't know. I think we could also get a better enchantment on our bow, maybe, if I get another bow from him, but I think it'll be fine. I'll try my best not to die, and getting levels isn't too bad. I'll be fine. So let's get unbreaking on this sword. There we go, unbreaking 3, and then let's get unbreaking 3 on our pickaxe as well. And then let's actually get mending on all of these, because I don't think I have that yet. Alright, well, I only have 2 mending books available right now, but I'll get more in the future, so that's fine. We'll do our sword and our pickaxe. Not there. It's getting really expensive, as you can see. We can actually give our sword a cool name, like Dragon Slayer or something, maybe? I guess that's going to be most of our levels. I didn't think it would cost so much to rename, but oh well. That's what you get when you are very nonchalant with your enchanting. But we've got a good setup, so let's head on over to the end again and see if we can't check out what's in our end portal. I'd really like to find an end city with an elytra sooner rather than later. It'd be great to start having that to explore more in the end and also just to get around these islands faster. But it also will let us get actual enchanting, because if we can find an end city, we can potentially find diamonds in the chests there, which would allow us to actually just do regular enchanting rather than just anvils, which would be really cool. So let's make our way back to the end portal and just see if we can investigate the area around our end spawn. Should probably have made a better way to the end portal, like a staircase or something, but I think it'll be okay. Actually, we brought this wood, so let's make just some ladders real quick. Should be fine. There we go. 6 ladders looks like a perfect amount. And it is. Nice. Okay. So let's just go jump back into here. There we go. And then should have brought more ladders. I guess this will just be a staircase every time I go up it. And oh look, some of our iron golems actually survived, which is cool. They'll probably die pretty soon just because the Enderman will just destroy them. I thought that would fall to the void, which would be bad, but I think we're okay. Alright, so it looks like the portal is all the way over here. Well, let's just quickly make a little pathway up to it, just so we can access it easier. You can use an ender pearl to get into it every time, but I prefer just to make a little pathway just so it's a little bit easier to get to. So let's just... Nah, we don't need to make any more ladders. Let's just pillar up for right now. We can do a little bit more effective strategy in the future. It should be close enough. Chuck an ender pearl into there. Ooh, okay, so it put us really close to the edge there, which is very frightening, but I think we're okay. Let's start by just making a little bridge over this way. I should actually use slabs like I normally do instead of actual blocks. Alright, so basically we're just gonna bridge a little bit over towards the main islands here and hopefully just start investigating a little bit for an end city. I'm not assuming we're gonna find one very soon, but it is kind of cool that we have access to this now. There's a lot more we can do with this part of the end available, and I'm really excited to explore it. I really enjoy this part of the game, even though it can be a little tedious, a little slow. Exploring the end is something very... Ooh, I should mark the coordinates. Before I forget, let me mark the exit coordinates just so I can remember. I have to use the debug menu, but it's probably better than not having them marked. So yeah, my render distance is luckily pretty high, so we can see a lot. Oh, look at that. Just when I was talking about we may not find one very quickly, there's an in-city right there, which is awesome. So we can just make our way right over there. And it doesn't look like it's one with an elytra, which is kind of a bummer, but it's still a... Wait, actually, there might be one over on that other side, so we actually might have gotten lucky with this in-city. So let's just make our way over and see if we can't get some good loot, because I know the in-cities can get some like diamond gear, some enchanted stuff that is cool, and then obviously the big draw is the access to the elytra. And once we get an elytra, it'll make exploring the end so much easier because we have a ton of fireworks, and we have a pretty good amount of paper. And so yeah, okay, so it does have an end ship, so we can actually get an elytra like I was hoping, which is awesome. So we're just gonna keep making our way over there, and then hopefully we can actually loot it and get some awesome gear. Okay, so as I got closer, we got way luckier than I thought we did. So there's this one big in-city right here, and then if you look right over there, there's another in-city, and both of them have elytras, which is insanely lucky. So I'm super stoked that we got a really good double in-city setup right off the bat. So we've got two elytras, we've got one main one and one backup if we die. So we are in really good shape for the future. So let's quickly, like I like to do when I get to these places, I make an infinite water source. It's really easy to get, floated away by these shulkers, and it's just better to be safe than sorry. I also want to start getting some shulker shells from this city, so hopefully this is going to be a lot of good loot for us. So we got the achievement for visiting an in-city, which is awesome. And we're just going to start going up this staircase and investigating. Okay, so these parkour segments that you're supposed to actually jump to complete them, I don't believe in those because they take so long and it's so easy just to die from fall damage. I usually just prefer to do the cheap way and make my staircase all the way up, but you know what? It works, and then you get to this horrible part where there are a million shulkers just destroying you from all angles. Luckily, we've got our bow, and patience. So we just gotta be careful and try not to get destroyed too quickly. I'd like to actually be able to, go somewhere, but we gotta be really careful not to get. Okay, so we have to be really careful that that doesn't happen. But it actually may be in our best interest to use the levitation to our advantage and float up the way of this tower. So let's see, maybe get hit with one of these, there we go, and kind of make our way up, take a few shots at this guy while we're at it, and then place a platform below us so we have somewhere to stand. Alright, so we can slowly make our way up here, hopefully. So there's another, okay, so that's where the end ship is this way. So let's actually get this first, just so we have it. Just in terms of safety, this is one of those spots I definitely want to put a water bucket. As you can see, it's just kind of a good idea. And let's do an ender pearl. Hopefully that will land us right on the ship. All right, we got really, really lucky there. So my heart dropped. Thankfully, having protection 4 armor and a lot of not too high of a drop does wonders for your safety. So we got really, really lucky, and that's why I'm glad I put a water bucket here, because I can get back up really easily. Gonna be safer this time. Gonna try and play this a little bit smarter. I probably shouldn't have gotten so gung-ho with the levitation. This doesn't last very long, and it's kind of risky to use it as a movement option, just because it's very what's the word? Unpredictable. So let's just make our way across the old-fashioned way, I guess you would call it. But it is good to know that we can survive a fall from this height. As long as we are like right beneath the ship, I believe, we should be fine. I'm surprised that our other ender pearl didn't land us on the ship, which is frustrating, but there's not much we can do about it. And at this point, we can probably just levitate to the rest of the way. There we go. Alright, so now we can just get to the ladder, and we'll actually just get right underneath this thing here. Oh, okay. So they just want us to get all the way to the top. I get it. It's fine. Let's just try and get in here nice and safely. There we go. And take this shulker out. We can get to that nice loot and the elytra. Awesome. While we're at it, let's grab an end rod. There we go. Our first elytra, which is awesome to collect. And then look at this. A really cool unbreaking helmet. We don't really need more iron, but it's fun to collect it. Don't really need these either. Grab that helmet. And Smite 4, Mending Sword is awesome. We don't really need a saddle, but it's always good to get. And then look at that, Fortune 3, Efficiency 5 pickaxe. Really good gear, as you can see. I love exploring in cities. You just get so much stuff. It's just insane. Okay, our inventory is getting really full, but that's okay. We can just kind of toss out some stuff we don't really need. These potions are nice to have. They're good, a lifesaver in the future. And then now all we need to do is find some of these shulkers. And all right, I was gonna say we just need to get back to this main area, but let's just land on our bridge and then go back to the main tower, because I think we're going to be able to find loot in some of these buildings, so it'd probably be best to just keep investigating. Let's just get hit again, because there's definitely loot at this top part. Let's put, a couple safety blocks below us, just so we have a way out if need be. There we go. So now we made it nice and safe to the top, and there is the loot that we looking for. Look at all these diamonds. Okay, that's awesome, because that is a lot of what we can make an enchanting table now. We could also make some jukeboxes if we really needed it. I don't think we do, but it'd be kind of funny. Another saddle is always nice to see. Again, not something we really need, but always a fun little reward to see. So if we check up here, looks like we've already went that way. So the last area we kind of need to explore is this central section here. So if we just quickly use our water bucket to make our way down, we can go check this area out and then hopefully get some more really good loot. At some point, I'll come back to these cities and actually, loot them with the intention of getting shulker shells. But for right now, I kind of want to just explore and get all the fun stuff rather than just the shulker boxes. Let's just drop down. It's very frustrating when they teleport right when you're about to kill them, but not much I can do about it. Okay, let's keep going up this tower. Just gotta get these shulkers to stop bothering us. Just keep making our typical little staircase, and hopefully we'll get another good treasure room at the top. And there we go, another loot room already available. I don't think any of these other towers hold loot. This one kind of sucks, that's fine. But this one's great. Lots of diamonds, some more iron. We can kind of get rid of the iron, honestly. We really don't need it now that I think about it, but it's still fun to get extra stuff, of course. I think this is probably the last loot room in this specific end city, but maybe that one has it as well. So we can actually check both of them. We'll start here, and then I guess we can go to that other one in just a second. We'll use this water bucket for safety. And there we go. All right. So let's just hop in here. I think we should maybe find some... Okay, so I guess not. I guess this one doesn't have any rewards, which is kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. I think we can... There was that one other one I wanted to check out, that one. We gotta get out of here first, though. One more tower to investigate. Let's just drop down. We can take the damage, no issue. Ender chest ones are the best because we can save our progress. So we can put the elytra in the ender chest and then not have to worry about it, because all we have to do is just make another ender chest in the future and we'll be safe and sound. So very glad that we found one of those. It's got another cool helmet and stuff, so let's just toss pretty much all the really good diamond gear we've gotten. Some of these shulker shells, all the diamonds, the shovels, etc., right? And another really good pickaxe. And then just pop all that in there. We can keep our stuff. And then because we have Silk Touch, we might as well take the ender chest with us, just to have in the future, and also so we can put it down on the actual main island. Okay, so now that we've gotten that taken care of, the next thing we want to do is go check out that other end city. So which direction was it? I think it's that way, actually, because it's not that way, so it must be this way. To make things easier for us, let's just chuck an ender pearl all the way down to the ground. It also gets us that great view from up here achievement, just because it thinks you're coming from really high up or falling from really high up, but you get an ender pearl, so it's pretty awesome. So I think, yeah, the other one is that way. So let's go get our last water bucket filled, because we did have that infinite water source over here, and then let's go get a second elytra to have for the future, which is very exciting. Alright, so here we are at the second end city. It would be pretty cool if we got a third as well, but I don't think we're going to get that lucky, unfortunately. But let's, take care of these shulkers. I hate these guys. There we go. Alright, so those guys are taken care of. Let's pop down an infinite water source right here on the inside this time. Do a little interior decorating. There we go. Alright, so now we can just make our way up this, kind of like usual. and hopefully there's going to be some more loot at the top of this one as well. And we can enjoy that without the shulkers trying to kill us. Alright, so there's the chests look like they're right up there. I think we just got enough levitation to get us, yeah, right. There we go. More chests, 6 diamonds, which is awesome. More gold, always appreciated. And then we got some diamond leggings, which is great. So we can just pop the ender chest down, throw the extra loot in there, and then, you know, break it and not have to worry about losing all the stuff we just got. Alright, so now we just got to make our way. Okay, so you know how I was joking earlier about there being a third in-city? If you look right over there, I don't know if you guys can see it in the YouTube compression, but there actually is a third in-city right off in the distance over there. Oh my goodness, this is insane. We're getting really, really lucky with these in-city spawns, which is just totally awesome after defeating the Ender Dragon that we get so lucky so quickly. And we already have an ender chest, so we've got 1 elytra guaranteed back at the Skyblock Island once we set an ender chest up there. So I am very, very, very happy with the results of today's exploration. So I wonder if that third one, and that third one has an end ship too, so we've got 3 elytras on our first trip into the end, and it hasn't even taken us that long, which is just awesome. Alright, so there we go. Now we can just levitate inside. More gold, more diamonds, and more iron. Well, we're not taking the iron. There we go. That is 2 elytras in the book. We've got 28 diamonds. Look at all these diamond tools, all this gold, a bunch of health potions. So this is insanely, insanely successful trip we've had. I don't think I could have really asked for a better in-city spawn. I mean, now we just gotta make our way over to that other in-city and get that last elytra. I'll try and speed that one up a bit just because it is the third one, so it may be kind of stale at this point, but it's still something very neat that we've gotten to get done so many times now. So, you know how I was joking about getting 3 cities would be awesome? Turns out we're getting 4 cities. I am shocked. I've never had this many end cities spawn so close together in any Skyblock, or not even in Skyblock, just in any Minecraft world I've ever played. I don't think that one's got any loot. It looks like a really small one, so I'm probably not even going to bother looting it. But it's just so shocking to me that I've spent, hours in the end before trying to find end cities and have no luck, and then the first time I come into the end saying like, oh, maybe I'll see an end city, we end up finding 3, all with elytra, all super close together. So sometimes I guess you get lucky. All right, finally, okay. And start. Oh, that's my ender chest. I was so surprised for a second. Well, actually, we do need beetroot seeds because it's the one crop that we haven't gotten. All right, so I will actually take that. It's not amazing or anything, obviously, but it is still a crop that we have not gotten access to in the past, so still appreciated for sure. We just gotta make our way up here now and get the last of the loot, I guess, before we go to the end ship and get that other elytra. It's worth it because we get more cool stuff. We'll get more beetroot seeds, I guess. Again, not really anything I need. We don't really need emeralds either, but it's kind of whatever. We might as well just grab them. But this one was kind of an unfortunate building. We didn't really get anything super good from this one. However, the ship over here has the potential to change that. So we can make our way over there, and hopefully we'll get some really good stuff from this. There we go. 3 elytras. Just gonna, just to be safe, always just throw stuff in ender chests when you find it. It's better safe than sorry. You'll regret it if you fall into the void and lose everything, So why bother? We've gotten a ton of diamonds too, a ton of gold. I mean, look at this loot from this chest. It's just insane how much we've gotten. So lots of shulker shells too. We got 11, so we can start making shulker boxes in the future, which I'm excited about. I love shulker boxes. And so now all we have to do really is make our way back to the main area we came from. Alright everyone, so we are back nice and safely in the overworld. I thought we'd just quickly take one last look at all the loot we managed to get from the end cities. As you can see, it is pretty impressive. We got 30-something diamonds, 12 shulker shells, a bunch of enchanted diamond tools, some good enchanted diamond armor. We got a lot of helmets for some reason, but you know what, I'm not complaining. And then the best thing that we got, in my opinion, is 3 elytra. That it gives us a lot of room for error, and it just really sets us up for a good, good, like, I don't know the word, a good, like a good future in Skyblock, I guess. So we have an extra ender chest, but you know what? I thought we could finish this off with maybe a little bit of fun. So just got to find a little bit of sugarcane and then some gunpowder. Look, I've got that right here. I figured just because we got the elytra, might as well celebrate a little bit with, how do I make this again? Okay, it's just that. There we go. Celebrate a little bit with some fireworks, but not the kind that you send into the air, the kind that let us fly around using elytra wings. So look at that. I mean, we can just fly around, having a good time. We look pretty awesome, not gonna lie. But I mean, it's really cool to have an elytra now, especially in Skyblock. It opens up a lot of possibilities. And you know what? There was that one thing I saw really far off in the distance when I was over on this island, right? I wonder if we... Okay, so it is the Woodland Mansion. Benefits of having a really high render distance is that at some point in the future, we can just straight up fly over there and loot that Woodland Mansion, which will be really fun, I think. So we can do that in a future episode if you guys want to see it. But I love the elytra. I love that we can make fireworks super easy, so we can just fly around. And it's just a great time. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video this week. If you did, I'd really appreciate if you would leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out. And I like making these videos for you guys, so letting me know that you enjoy them as well is always a great thing to hear. As always, I'm SandToise. Thank you so much for checking out my channel today, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.